Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl, Princess Leah. We got Mr. Grandma Tony Popsicle in the house trying to join us in our chat. And this is Tea+Tarot Tuesday. Hey, are tuning in for another week of our All Signs reading. And tonight we're going to be tuning into the signs of Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. So if you are any of those signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or listening or tuning in for someone else, we're going to be tuning into the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine energies and messages from Spirit. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I am an intuitive artist and channel, always doing my best to tune into the frequencies of conscious love. If you have not already joined my vibe tribe, do subscribe and party with us here with Mr. Grandma Tony Popsicle as we continue to be on this road to conscious love together. So I'm going to do my best to shuffle through these cards, but Mr. Grandma Tony Popsicle really wants to stretch his legs and hang out with us tonight. So I'm hearing that this is somebody's grandmother energy because my cat is my grandmother energy reincarnated spirit. That's what I like to call him. So anytime he comes into the chat, I always feel like this is him saying and letting us know that there is a grandmother energy, maybe an earth angel who has transitioned, whose spirit is still alive and well and right here with you. And so make sure you are given that energy or given that attention. But I'm going to timestamp. We're going to start with Scorpio Divine Feminine. We're going to jump into it. We're tipping on some of my tea. If you are a returning family and friend, welcome back, beloved. I always appreciate your help, and you always know that your girl is always sipping on one of her Fem Rims fruit-infused herbal teas. Tonight I'm sipping on my mango ginger yerba mate so I can get some energy and get into the tea of the energy for Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. I hope you're having a great August so far. We're in the middle of this Lion's Gate portal. The peak is about to be on the 8/8, and it goes through until 8/11, 8/12. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying it so far. I'm having a blast. This August so far has been really beautiful, and I hope it has been for you. Continue to enjoy this life, this love, and all of the blessings, beauties, and benefits, because it is your birthright. Chiron in Taurus is letting us know we are healing the wounds around worthiness so we can step into our truest, authentic, highest, most beautiful self. Ashe, cheers. That's so good. So I'm excited. I'm excited. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. So let's go ahead and time stamp. If you can tell, I'm in a really good mood. I got a really big day. This is a really, really important day for me and my beloved. And I just am so grateful for the journey that we have been on, the growth, the maturity, the resilience, the time that has been withstood and withheld, and the love that never fails and has always prevailed. So let's see Scorpio here. Scorpio Divine Feminine, what kind of energy are you also tapping into? I did see the Ten of Cups when I was bringing the cards out, and the Lover's card. So some love up in here, some happily ever afters. We have the Justice card for you, Scorpio Divine Feminine. Scorpio Divine Feminine, I see 444 on the clock as well. What is this Justice in reverse here, energy? Something that is, I'm hearing, coming to an end. A third party, a heartbreak, Karmic cycles. We have 3-3, three of swords and 3 of wands. So you might be seeing 3-3-3. That is a big number of divine creativity and the divine spirit that is with you. But there's been a journey that you've been on. And look, this road to the rainbows may have led you to heartbreak that caused you to bleed these rainbows. Remember though, I think this is actually quite beautiful that there's the 3 of wands. She's on this path, right? But there's no road, there's no sidewalk, no paved path in front of her, yet the path is wide open to her. Okay, what you are seeking is seeking you, and rainbows are symbolized as miracles. Okay, they represent miracles. So even though with this 3 of swords, whether it was third party of whatever sort, if it's another person, another thing, a distance between you and a loved one, or it could be, you know, addictions or jobs, you know, whatever the case is that is in between, children that has been getting in between or has gotten in between you and your path, that has been very painful. You are moving through that. And remember though, you know who bleeds rainbows? Unicorns. Okay? So though you have been going through the ringer, through the valleys of the shadows of death, so to speak, you are a unicorn, Scorpio, divine feminine. Okay? And so anyone or anything that tried to pierce your heart, tried to pierce the most purifying magical creature in existence, the unicorn. And that kind of, I'm hearing karma, is on them, not on you. Because all you can do is bleed that beautiful rainbow blood and continue to heal and move and trust and go within and reflect. With the Hermit here at the bottom of the deck, reflecting on all of the battles, reflecting on the times that you had to fight for your right, reflecting on the sleepless nights of anxiety and worry and fear around this third party energy here. But remember, you are the emperor. This is your empire. So it's now time to empower. Look at the erupting volcano behind her. She looks forward regardless of what has happened in the past. She does not look back once. She moves forward because she is transforming. There is an ego death where she is dancing on. I'm hearing the wounded healer, the wounded warrior, dancing on the things that have wounded her in the past, dancing on the cycles of sadness and suffering, dancing on that old, outdated, previous self, life that is no longer in alignment with who you truly are, the royalty that you are. That spirit is cleansing and clearing the pathways for you to shine and to stand up and get the justice judgment card coming out, because you are fighting for, you are standing up for your truth, change, transformation. So keep on doing so, Scorpio, divine feminine. I hope that helps. Really beautiful. These are kind of quick reads. They might seem a bit general as well because this is for the entire collective. So take what resonates with your story if it does. And if it doesn't, that's okay too. Divine Masculine, Scorpio, we have the Six of Swords, moving to calmer waters, ready to get out of Dodge, like Justice card coming through, with the Page of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. Justice is coming through, Libra energy. You might have some Libra in your chart as well, or dealing with a Libra. But Justice is here balancing the scales. Balancing what has been out of balance, outweighed. Your heart, your history, your ancestors, your angels are all with you, making sure that your true passion continues to be able to be manifested. Your grandma is with you, grandmother spirit is here with you, helping you manifest what has been planted inside of you since you were a page, a child. You have all the tools you need within you to master, to manifest whatever it is that you are creating, co-creating. Even if you have been through it. Nine of Wands, there's that Chiron energy, wounded warrior, battered, broken, and bruised. But you're still standing, you're still moving, you're still choosing love. You are still going into, there's that Emperor again, your empowerment to build your empire. You are the leader, the captain, to create. Three of Pentacles, to find that teamwork, to co-create, to ask for, assistance, hands, help, to move as a unit, as a team, as a I'm hearing as one. Scorpio, let's see what Spirit has to say for you. Spirit has to say, Scorpio, Four of Crystals, Four of Pentacles. Hold dear what you value most. Hold dear what you value most. Because what you value most, King and King, King of Swords, King of Crystals, what you value most is what's going to lead you to the abundance and the stability that you seek. You have so much more within you than you know. So don't be afraid to choose, to make that final decision that you know is best for you. Choose with your heart, from your heart. No one else can tell you what to do. The path is wide open. You're moving into a new portal with the Three of Wands to mirror the Divine Feminine's Three of Wands here. So maybe even from 3-3 to 8-8, those time frames, those portals have been I'm hearing a magical manifesting moment for you. Ooh, let it be. Let it be. Okay, Scorpio, follow your heart. Follow what you know is your truth. Whatever that looks like, regardless of what has been in the past. Let the pain release, because you're healing. There's miraculous healing and miraculous justice. Whether that's in an actual, like, for law in the court, or if it's just the justice that is balancing itself for you. Travel in grace, knowing that you are protected by love, Scorpio. Okay? Don't worry about where you're going. Okay? Don't worry about where you've been or how you're going to get there. Just trust that you are protected by love. I hope that helps, Scorpio. It's really beautiful. Hit that like button if it resonates for you. And we're going to move on to Sagittarius. So, Sag, got a quick, there we go. Sometimes I can chat real fast, and sometimes I can chat real long. So I'm trying to be mindful of time here, because I'm going to a fun dance class after this, and then I have a very, very exciting, fun, beautiful night of celebration with my beloved favorite person. So, but this is your time now, Sagittarius, Divine Feminine. You have the 5 of Swords for the month of August. Setting boundaries, healthy boundaries, needing to hold what is for you. See those 3 of Swords, like we just saw the 3 of Swords with Scorpio Divine Feminine. So maybe you're on the cusp. Maybe you've been having to, you know, turn some people away, turn some people down. Maybe you've had to end some relationships because, yep, you have been. Because there's a cycle that is ending. And you are surrendering to the ending of it. Why? Because there's that justice again. Justice is on your side. Sagittarius, you might have some more Libra in your chart as well. The scales are balancing. I love that justice is staying out for this collective so far. And the 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Go within this month and meditate on where it is that you want to go. Because we're in such a powerful manifestation portal right now. I kid you not, I feel like this Lionsgate 8-8 portal has always been exceptionally magical. Okay? If you allow it, if you direct your energy for that intention, expecting the best, but also accepting the rest, right? That's my motto. That's what I've been trying to work on. I'm trying to sit with. So you have all these options, opportunities, paths that are available for you. Hung for confirmation, Sagittarius Divine Feminine. So go within. Meditate, rest, recover from the cycles that are ending, the old, outdated life that you have outgrown, the type of person that you are no longer, because you are becoming a person that is fair and just and confident and reciprocal. You're learning how to balance. Justice and the 6 of Pentacles are about the same energy for each other. One's in major arcana, one's a minor arcana. But this is about balance. This is about reciprocity, equal give and take, or offer and receive. How are you offering yourself? How are you receiving love or from the abundance and the blessings from gracious, omnipresent, divine? What are you offering? And know, are you in alignment with the Wheel of Fortune? Are you in alignment with your true, authentic purpose? Your true, authentic self that has been woven into the stars? Because this divine opportunity is for you. It is your Wheel of Fortune. It is written already. Okay? So trust the timing. The seeds that have been planted, the seeds that you've been watering are growing and coming into fruition. The fruit is about to be able to be picked and relished. I got my tomato plant, and I just love, last night I was watering my tomato plant like midnight, and I was like, look at all these little tomatoes, and I just like picked off like 4 of them, just eating them, so sweet. And it's just like, that grew in my garden. But if you know how long it takes for tomatoes plants to grow, If you're constantly wondering, where is my tomato? Where is my tomato? Where is my tomato? You're wasting time essentially, because you have to trust that there is a beautiful camaraderie. That's a word I just made up. That is with you and divine, God, Jah, Allah, however you want to call it. That is a teamwork ship. Just like a baby grows in your belly, there's this miracle that comes. That all you can do is eat as healthy as you can, rest, let your body do what it's supposed to do as it's growing this child, and trust that divine is protecting and also doing what it's doing to grow this child, just like the plants, the garden that you have been watering. So don't keep questioning, where is it? Why is it not here? Just keep feeling into all that you are growing, and just continue to nurture and water and trust that it's growing in the time that it needs to grow. 7-7. So you might be seeing 777 as well. Okay, divine feminine Sagittarius. So I hope that helps. Let's move into the divine masculine Sagittarius. Divine masculine Sagittarius for the month of August. You got the 8 of Pentacles. Working hard on your craft. Ooh, and this is flipped out. But not really sure where it's going to take you and what direction to move into now. I also am hearing, this is my walk by faith and not by sight card, okay? Trusting, going back to that trust, listening to what you can feel, your emotions, listening and moving. Maybe you're not seeing with your human 2 eyes the fruition that you have been really working on, whether it's in your profession, your business, your craft, your relationship, yourself, your self-esteem, your health, whatever it is that you're working on. You may not be seeing the fruition yet all coming together, but this is where you have to trust that what you cannot see is still moving in the direction towards you. That's what faith is. Believing something so hard that you don't have to see it to know that it's true, right? So, Sagittarius divine masculine, you are very, this craft, this work, whatever it is that you've been working on, it is keeping you up at night. You're very anxious about it, but that's where, look, High Priestess and Justice are here. Listen to your inner wisdom. Listen to the truth of your inner being that's guiding you. The intuition. Trusting. Look at this. I can't make it up. You got the Empress underneath this. High Priestess, Empress, and Justice. Okay? This is somebody's divine feminine energy. Whether it's your own internal divine feminine energy, because it doesn't matter about your gender. We all carry feminine and masculine energy. But divine masculine Sagittarius, you are tapping into divine feminine energy, whether it's within yourself to learn how to attract the abundance that is justfully yours, that you just need to tap into the wisdom in order to attract and trust that it's on its way and you got everything you need and all the things that are coming through are with you already. And maybe you are manifesting some, whatever work you've been working on that you feel in your feels about, anxious or whatnot. This could be with a very, very powerful divine feminine, if it is an external counterpart. Because High Priestess, Empress, justice, and you know who's on this justice card? Isis, goddess, Egyptian goddess Isis. Okay, so if you do have a feminine energy in your field, or feminine counterpart that's in your field, divine masculine Sagittarius, this feminine, divine feminine is divine. Okay, and maybe that's why you're feeling all anxious and whatnot, because you're like, I don't know if I'm good enough for her. I don't know if I can handle her, or if she'll ever want someone like me. Maybe that's what you're feeling. Or you're wondering. But don't worry, okay? Just know that yes, you are manifesting or aligning with a very powerful divine feminine. And that divine feminine, whether it's external or internal, is still a reflection of the divinity within you. You are a powerful source, creator, co-creator, manifesting the beauties, blessings, benefits of your soul's purpose, which is to enjoy this life and to trust that all comes in exactly as it needs. Okay, divine masculine Sagittarius? I just heard if you're a divine feminine Sagittarius, or if you are listening for a divine masculine with this pile, you are who is listening a very powerful divine feminine with this high priestess, empress, and justice. You are shaping, and I'm hearing shaping and creating what a standard that is up here, that most masculines, because if you're still dealing with some distorted masculines, if they're still coming into their own, may not know how to handle. But you are raising the bar. Okay, somebody's grandma just said, yep. And I'm making sure that that bar is risen and raised and held high and just. Okay? And just. So I'm hearing that for someone divine in Sagittarius collective. Spirit is saying surrender. You got the Serenity card. Surrender. I'm hearing render yourself to me. Janae Aiko. Page of Crystals to clarify some more, and the King of Crystals. So, surrendering to the abundance, surrendering to the stability, perhaps Page of Crystals, Sagittarius collective, and the King of Crystals. This could be a child-father dynamic that has brought you to try to a place of understanding, discovering, learning more about pentacles, crystals, money, finances, security, stability within yourself. And with a divine masculine. Maybe even with authority. But I love that the surrender card is here. I mean, serenity, right? Because I'm hearing the serenity prayer. Grant me the serenity to accept what I cannot change, and the courage to change what I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Okay, the High Priestess is about radical acceptance. The High Priestess knows the difference with the dark shadow pillar and the light pillar of your darkness, and your light are still a part of you, and you are worthy regardless of what you're releasing and what you've been through. You take that wisdom, You take those experiences and you turn it into wisdom. That is the High Priestess energy. Okay? And the Empress energy is gracious receptivity. Being grateful for all the abundance and the beauties. Look, she's also with child. Trusting that all that you need is the nourishment, the protection, the provision, the anchoring is all you are receiving and will always receive everything that you need exactly when you need it. Because justice. Because justice. Because the battle has already been won. Because you are divinely protected. That's so beautiful. I love that so much. This is so dope. I love all these, like, I just love these divine feminine, what I do with my T formations. This divine feminine energy. I love it. Oh, this came out for you, Sagittarius. Look, period. Settling is not an option. Okay? Tinks. Yes, that is for you, Sagittarius collective. Settling, look at who you are. No. We're not settling. We're not settling for half full, half empty. We are settling for what ignites your heart, what brings you bliss, passion, excitement. Not the oppression card underneath that. Don't oppress what your heart is telling you and leading you and guiding you. Surrender to everything that is already on its way to you and everything that has already been. All right? I love that. Hit that like button, Sag babies, if you also do too. We're going to move on to Capricorn, divine feminine. For the Capricorn collective, divine feminine Capricorn for the month of August. What is the strongest energy? Strongest energy. We have the Crone of Cups. Emotional maturity that you are encountering here, divine feminine Capricorn. Emotional maturity that you are learning. Yes. In self-love, divine love, conscious love, you are transmuting, alchemizing your grief into a renewal of love, Capricorn, divine feminine. I love that for you. Because look, you have been pouring back into yourself so much, transmuting all of this energy, icky energy, wicked energy, and now your cup overfloweth with divine love. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. But look, you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is the slowest knight in the deck, but it is the most stable, it is the most committed, it is the most loyal, because it takes so long for this knight to approach and offer this pentacle, because it wants to make sure that when, not if, but when 555 on the clock, it does offer and hand that pentacle over, it's locked in. It's for life. Okay? Knights are of offerings. And this is a stable offering that's coming your way, whether it's romantic or professional or whatever. Internal, because you have the Six of Cups here. That inner child growth that may have taken a long time. Maybe this grief has been long-standing. Maybe you have been focusing on the traumas, the griefs, the heartaches for so long, but you've also been missing what's behind you right here all along, these Two of Cups standing, of partnership, equal partnership. That's part of your wheel of fortune. That's part of your destiny. It's fated and written in the stars for you. You can't dodge and miss the archer, right? It is pointed and targeted to you, for you. Okay, so just go within and trust. And you might get some, incoming messages, because, like I said, the Knights are of offerings, offerers. So there might be incoming messages that might try to throw you off. And maybe that's why you've been taking your sweet time, Capricorn Divine Feminine. Because they're just distractions. But when the Temperance is out here with the Ace of Cups, you are transmuting all of this into a beautiful, renewed, reconciled, divine love. Oh my goodness, I can't make it up. I can't make it up with the Ace of Cups here for you, Divine Masculine, as well. What did I just say? This beautiful, renewal, reconciled, divine love where your cup overfloweth. I forgot to put my, let me just go ahead here. All right. Sorry. Because now I'm getting all these messages coming in of things from my mom. Of, things that are distracting me. Don't let yourself get distracted by I'm hearing false loves. This wants to stay out. Don't let yourself get distracted by what is not in alignment. Look, Queen of Swords, she uses discernment, her discernment when she's making choices. She doesn't focus so hard only on the emotional aspect to where she can't make logical choices and overlooks the red flags and all the things. But she also isn't so logical and practical that she's too rigid to be able to let her heart lead and guide. She's balanced. And in that balance comes a new world. The balance, the yin yang. You can't have light without dark. You can't have dark without light. It all is woven together. Okay, Capricorn, Divine Masculine. And that's leading you to your soul tribe. Your soul sisters, your soul mates of celebration. It's time to celebrate, Divine Masculine, Capricorn. Because justice, look, is on your side. We have had justice come out in every single sign tonight. That's a big deal. And they're major arcana so much. These major arcanas, the Hanged One, the Hierophant. Look at all this yogi, sage, spiritual awakening, enlightening energy. Trusting. Look at these major arcanas. This is prominent energy for the month of August for you, Divine Masculine, Capricorn. Whether you are sun, moon, rising, stellium, wherever Capricorn's in your chart. Look at all this major arcana, prominent energy. You are being rectified, is what I just heard. And you are being given another chance with this World card at life, at love, at a new cycle to begin. And you are blessed and ordained. You see how he's blessing these two people, blessing over them their highest, truest, authentic self with that Om symbol representing for the seventh chakra, the crown chakra, your true, authentic, highest, divine, unlimited self. Okay, this could be literally with justice and hierophant. This could be like law, something legal. You could be going into a brand new world or cycle legally. The Hierophant is also Capricorn energy, in my opinion, even though it says Taurus on here, because Capricorn is about traditions. Okay, and this is also about being blessed and ordained. This could be a contract that is being solidified. It could be a marriage contract. It could be a court case, legal contract of some sort. But whatever is you are celebrating about it, because you have been, justice has been on your side, and you are being blessed and renewed. This Hanged One is about shifting your perspective, seeing the beauty as in it all is what I'm hearing, but shifting the perspective. And I'm hearing because you shifted your perspective, Capricorn, divine masculine, that's why you are being blessed with this brand new life, this brand new cycle. So again, use your discernment on how you want to move, how you want to celebrate, how you are attracting the right people, the right energies, the right resources that will enable you to live this beautiful, luscious, loving, abundant. I'm hearing royal, regal, life. This could be a contract for a house or a new job. Got the Page of Swords here in reverse for Spirit here with Capricorn Collective, but it wants to say out. Page of Swords, you have your eye very fixated and focused on something, on these opportunities, because you know you are abundant in these opportunities, that you are not letting it go. The Seven of Swords, we got 7-7 again, Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups, and then 8 of Crystals, 7-8. I'm hearing with the Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups here, move in silence as you are very much focused on all of these blessings that are here. I'm hearing don't tell too many people, because you are working, there is a lot that is working behind the scenes on your behalf for you, Capricorn Collective. And you just want to make sure that you are giving your attention and your focus to yourself in this project, and trusting in gracious, omnipresent, divine to orchestrate it all, and not get too much of other people's interference that can jeopardize your abundance. Okay? It's kind of like when people find out that you got money, and now all of a sudden you got aunties and uncles and cousins that you haven't talked to in 20 years asking for 5, 10, 15, 20, $100. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like that. I was listening to Oprah, and she, like, you know, she had to be like, okay, if you're asking me for more than you make in your own salary, that's a problem. So she had to learn how to set boundaries, because that can come back. 3 of Swords. That could jeopardize and interfere with the abundance that is yours. Now, I'm not saying you don't have a right to give what you want to give and help those you want to help. And that doesn't mean you can't. But also make sure that you are taking care of you first, Capricorn. And you're not just, freely, blindly going into this cloud of abyss because you're trying to people please or not make people mad. And you're like, well, I have it today. Okay, but will you have it tomorrow when XYZ is due? And or will they give that, replenish what it is that they borrowed, if so that you can also take care of what you need to take care of? That's for somebody. And if not, you have the Two of Swords and the Ace of Swords. 1 and 2. 1, 2. I just heard 1, 2, done. 1, 2, done. Divine will cut it out if you can't. Divine will cut that shit out if you can't. Okay? Okay, Capricorn. Here is your T formation. Thank you for hanging out with me, y'all. I always appreciate it. It's our last T formation of the night. Beauty is not caused. It is. You are here to be, not to do. You are a human being, not a human doing. So be in love. Be in bliss. Be in joy and ecstasy and pleasure. Be in gratitude. Because that is where you are ordainedly guided, served, protected, provided. And that's where justice will always be on your side. Okay? That's really beautiful. That is really beautiful, Capricorn. So hit that like button if that is also beautiful for you. I really enjoyed that reading. I enjoyed all these readings for you, collective. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. I always appreciate your support and being here with your girl. I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a beautiful Tuesday, August 4th. And I hope that you also have a beautiful month of August. If you don't tune back in until the next month for your reading. And I trust that this will find those who need to hear it. So if you're not already a part of my Itty Bitty Vibe tribe, make sure you do subscribe so we can be on this road to conscious love together. Hit that notification bell so you can know whenever I go live. And until next time, I will see you in the next moon. Peace and love.